Here we are again. Okay, so what else normally happens when you get to 6 months? Weaning.
Yes, pretty big.
So tell us all about it.
Okay, so it's going well. It's obviously a huge change, you know, because it's the first time Elliot's experiencing new foods other than milk. So I am still breastfeeding him, and the advice now is that you continue to feed them either with breast milk, or if you're not doing that, with formula milk until up to a year.
Yeah.
And I think the new thing is, what is it? Foods are for fun until you're one. That's the new slogan. So basically, let your baby experiment with food and stuff, but don't freak out. Don't panic if they don't seem to be enjoying it, or you know they're not being how you want them to be. Until they're one, you know, it should just be for fun.
Yeah.
It should just be about exploring different tastes and textures.
So, did you get any books to help you with recipes, or have you just kind of made your own up?
So I have made my own up pretty much.
Yeah.
I've just really simply got some organic vegetables, cooked them, you know, sweet vegetables to start with.
Yeah.
Oh, Elliot.
We've got, yes, he's just by our feet. He's adorable. He's part of it
He wants
today.
to contribute to this video.
Because what was the very first, I remember still what my first one was, but what was the first thing you put together?
Well, actually, this is going to sound really boring, but I did it because it was the easiest thing to do. I just mashed up a banana.
Yay! That's what I did!
Gave him a banana. And he loves banana, which is
And have
great.
you progressed to banana and avocado?
I have indeed.
Oh, they love banana and avocado.
Yeah, together, yeah.
They really do. But I think that's where everyone should start, something really, really easy. And then you can actually boil those vegetables. But there used to be in Mama, what was that shop again? Mama
Jojo Mammal
that's it.
Baby, yeah.
Yes, beautifully said. Well done. And they used to have this little machine that was like a steamer cook and grated it. I don't know if they do it anymore.
I don't know. I certainly haven't seen that in any of the shops I've been.
And it was, oh my God, it changed my life because I could just, I could just put it all, bung it in like the sweet potato, carrots, and you know, and then you progress to broccoli and things like that. Put it all in, and then it heats it up. Well, it blends it all, heats it up, and so much easier, I still believe, than going to buy a tin or buy something in a packet.
And the other big thing to talk about with weaning is, do you go down the baby-led weaning route, which is becoming more and more popular? Oh, mister.
Really vocal today.
Sorry about this, but...
Hello!
So do you go down the baby-led weaning route, where you're pretty much avoiding the purees?
Yeah.
And you're letting the baby sort of have like soft cooked stuff to put in their mouth and see? Or do you go down the traditional NHS recommended route of just giving purees to begin with?
Yeah.
It's personal choice. Personal choice.
And what's Elliot liking at the moment at 6 months?
So I'm doing a bit of both with him, which I think goes against any advice out there. But that's what he likes, you know.
But you've got to trust yourself as a mother. You've got to trust what your child likes, and when he's ready, you can add a little bit of chicken and meats and things. So if you want to, because I don't know, is he going to be vegetarian?
He's not going to be vegetarian.
Because you're vegetarian.
I'm vegetarian. My husband is absolutely not vegetarian, and that's another thing. I think being a vegetarian is a choice. So if Elliot, when he's older, wants to be a vegetarian, that's his choice. But at this age, I'm going to give him meats and stuff.
Well, because they need the nutrients, don't they, and the protein. So so I think it makes sense. And he's so bonny and he's so gorgeous, and he's going to be a rugby player. I think he's really strong. So yeah, weaning is another stage. Each of the stages are lovely, and I think it's another fun, pleasurable. But I think that's a really good thing that they've stated. The new kind of caption is make it be pleasurable to one.
Yeah.
Because I remember a lot of my friends that we had kids at the same time were like, they only like things that are beige and they don't want to eat this and they don't. And I think, well, if you just let them taste things, and no pressure,
experiment, and that's what advocates for baby weaning, baby-led weaning, will say is that they'll get to explore different textures as well as the different tastes if you don't puree everything up, and so they should become less fussy. You know. And
I think babies, kids, they watch you.
They do.
So if you're not fussy and you love and enjoy your food, then it's a pleasure, and they will enjoy their food. So it is very reflected on us as adults as well.
And when you're feeding your baby or trying to feed your baby, my advice is, just stay calm, stay relaxed, because especially at 6 months, they are picking up on your energy and your mood now. So if you're getting stressed out, they will know that you're getting stressed out, and then they might associate meal times with stress.
Yeah.
So if they spit their food out, throw their bowl across the room,
cares?
just say, oh dear, what did you do?
Because a lot of it does go all over you, doesn't it? Doesn't it? And that's the fun part. I think that's really good tips and really good advice, Ros. And I think it is about, I just think food should be pleasure. And if you think about us as adults, you know, when you're working, it isn't pleasurable. Some people are eating and driving, but actually your meal time with your partner, your friends, it's about pleasure.
Absolutely.
It's talking and pleasure. So definitely do the same. Thank you for joining our video today, Elliot.
So if you guys have any questions or any tips and advice about baby weaning, then please let us know in the comments below.
Brilliant. Thank you. Subscribe.